All right, Rat Rod build part number 6, I believe. This is Roger. And we have the 26th of December 2013 right now, and I'll show you what I'm doing right now. Basically, I pulled this thing here this morning. Got here probably about 9 o'clock, and basically took all the seats and everything out of it. Got kind of wet because obviously I don't have anything in the roof right now. But the plan for that is over the next couple of months, get myself a little Schablone, as the Germans call it, like a little measuring stick, get the curvature, and then just look in parking lots and stuff. You know, don't touch people's cars and stuff, but I like those glass sunroofs, those big ones they're starting putting in cars, called panoramic roofs. And maybe if the angle is close to the same, I'll do the same thing I did with the 1930 Model A Coupe, is actually graft a sunroof in there. But it'd be nice if I can get this thing into glass. Anyway, suicide doors, 1936 Plymouth. This is all the crap that came out of it right now. I mean, it's nothing like having rat piss and rat crap all embedded in here. So I actually wore a little bit of protective clothing, and I had a little mask on when I was pulling all this crap out. But you know, I'm not putting the bench seat back in the front anyway. The back springs are okay. That can actually be reupholstered because I got the core, but I'll see as time progresses what I'm going to do with that. Anyway, the bottom is, you know, this is actually okay back here as far as, you know, the brown stuff is concerned. We're talking oxidation rust here. So if you're going to put a nice dry coat of paint on here, get all the loose rust up, I think that can actually be salvageable, but we'll see. Obviously up here, all this is going to be cut out, but what's nice is all the panels up here, all solid, good metal and everything. So the plan today is to actually pull this off right here. It's already kind of loose. I'll cut the rest of these bolts off because I'm not going to play with the 80 years of fine thread bolts. And I'm planning on pulling the body off of this thing and then go from there. I left my panels on for a reason, because I'll just use those when I get my Formica or small plywood, about 1/4 inch, and use those as patterns. And I'm just going to have Ingo sew me nice little door stops on the inside. Again, the top I talked about. Plan to pull this off today. Looking pretty good. It's a fairly solid car. You can see some of my polishing I've done over here. And I like this wide open suicide door type stance. This one actually ripped off right here because it looks like the door came open, so I'll have to do just a little bit of welding to get this thing fixed up. Yeah, I did actually. You can see the whole damn thing pulled out right here. And what I'll do is actually cut these and extend them a little bit so I can open the doors up as wide as possible. Just so when you go to the car show, you can have it open and you can sit there and drink your nice little beverage. Polish this little spot right here. The trunk will have to be done too. And if I can get that X out of there and put some kind of support on the side, I'd like to do that so I can actually have things and pull in the back seat and you can open this whole thing up. Anyway, there's my stuff right there. My philosophy: work nice and clean, clean up often, and again, keep little door panels and stuff like this. These are actually the kick panels in the front. I'm just going to keep those, put them in the garage, so when I'm getting ready to do the interior, I can just use those as panels. Very important when you're going through crap like this right here. I actually sort through it, and this is one of the for the ashtray. It's a little bitty brass knob, and it's always important to keep shit like that. Anyway, just real quick, I'll run out here, show you the project that we finished up last weekend. This is Germany, so it's raining right now. I'll put my little hand over top of the GoPro here. My little parts truck, so it's been hauling the shit back and forth with. And here's the frame. It's actually ready to go right now. We did this last weekend, and here's actually my cut and my re-weld right down here. And I'm going to put a fish plate on this side once I clean it up a little bit, and right here. And I was actually on YouTube this morning getting other people's ideas on how I can put some panhard bars and drag links on the back of this thing, so, or trailing arm, I think what do you call them, radius rods. So I'm not going to get rid of the leaf springs because that's just going to cause it to bounce around a little bit. Anyway, here it is. There's my what's left of my car. I've got most of that on German eBay and Auto Scout right now, and we'll head back inside real quick here, and I'll call this video a day right now. Again, so we got about the 26th of December, making some pretty good progress on this. At least by Saturday, which should be about the 27th or 28th, I'll have the body off of this thing, and hopefully I'll just have it loosely sitting on top of the S10 frame out there, just for fitment purpose. And I'm probably going to have to channel this thing anyway, so the entire interior is probably going to have to come out anyway. Also, nochmal ganz kurz, 36er Plymouth, der Rahmen war gerade draußen und Der kommt dann oben drauf. Natürlich ein bisschen Rost hier unten drin, aber ist alt zu erwarten nach 80 Jahren von das Ding. Der X-Frame darunter, der kommt eigentlich jetzt auf eBay. Hoffentlich kann ich das in den nächsten paar Tagen machen. Ein schöner kleiner 6-Zylinder hier drin, rein 6 Flathead. Könnte ein Rat Rod Projekt für irgendjemand sein. Und dann hoffentlich habt ihr das verstanden mit dem Panorama Glasdach. Ich denke mal so BMW 3er oder 5er Serie haben die Dinger drin gehabt. Auf dem Schrottplatz kann ich das mal rausholen. Das war's eigentlich. Also from Runneberg, Germany, actually Altenstadt. Take care, bye bye.